Asked a question about narratives and marketing and what else they can do and how does a company build one. Because a strong narrative is much more than a sales tool. It is the heartbeat of a company. And as a marketer, I'm sure everyone's read something or seen something that's like storytelling and narrative, and it can sound really squishy. But truly, I have seen the power of this working across many different audiences. That's capital, employees, as well as prospects and existing customers. Because a narrative cuts through the surface and asks, right, why do we exist beyond profit? Everyone knows companies are out for profit, but what else? I mean, this is the age of an easy Google search, an easy Glassdoor search, whatever it happens to be. You can find out a lot of information about companies and products. What you really want to find is what is there to believe in so that I can now choose this over that, because you're at a time and an age where there can be a lot of product parity, if I'm being quite honest. So the companies that resonate in the long run are the ones who answer that question very powerfully. Why do we exist beyond profit? Building a narrative starts with ruthless honesty. It doesn't start with like work hard, play hard, right? We have to get to something much more meaty and interesting than that. What legacy do you want to create? What might you be afraid to admit? Own that, and you create something magnetic. Stories are remembered and repeated, which is part of the scaffolding for a scaling company. Think about how much easier your job is if you're business development or you're the CEO going out to speak for a company and people have already heard of you because someone else told them the story about why you exist or how you went to market. That gets you in multiple places ahead in that conversation instead of having to always start from zero. So that's why stories are so attached to commercial outcomes. Stories are remembered and repeated, which gives you scaffolding for a scaling company, because you need human performance. So people, right, capital markets, employees, prospects, customers, they also must buy into the vision. And frankly, that doesn't happen in PowerPoint. That's not how this comes to fruition, and it's not how it becomes powerful. As a CMO and a brand leader, you've got to get inside a client's culture and their history, pull out a real story, and then amplify it, because ultimately it's the story people buy into, not just the product. I often tell CEOs that I work with that you have 3 core jobs. One of it is money. The other one is people. And the third one is vision. And those are all tied together if you can become really good at telling a story and helping people weave together the idea of who you really are and what you really stand for so they can choose you. And then hopefully also tell all their friends